HTTV with Illingworth and Gregory. Nahki, first of all, describe the emotions after the game for us.
Wow, emotions at an all-time high. You know, this is what dreams are really made of. So, you know, to overcome, you know, our penalty shootout, another high emotion situation, you know, come out victorious is the best feeling ever.
Be honest with us, did you ever expect to be in this position with Huddersfield Town when you first joined the club, and even throughout this season?
You know, at times I doubted it. You know, I really genuinely believe we had what it took to really give ourselves an opportunity of getting here by finishing in playoffs. You know, to come up against some tough sides and probably be underdogs was probably the best thing that could have happened to us. You know, at the start, you know, the chairman said, look, we're trying to build, you know, something that will take time. You know, and I want you a part of my plan, so a big thank you to him as well for bringing me in, and everything's fruition, so really happy. And
Christopher Schindler scored the winning penalty. First of all, were you confident when he went up to take his?
Yeah, I did. I mean, you know, look, he's a big game player. Been a really solid to what we've accomplished this season, and you know, the main man. You know, our marquee signing, and he's proved it this year. You know, credit to him. He kept out a really good attacking side. You know, him and you know, the other defenders. You know, I didn't have any doubt once Danny Ward saved a biggest pen that you know we've made it, because I knew he had all it take to stick it in the back of the net.
And was it just pure emotion when Schindler's penalty hit the back of the net? Did you know what to do? Was it just emotion took over?
Look, just run and celebrate. You know, I ran, joined the fans. I slipped over the boardings, could have broke my leg and all, but that's what emotions are really like. You know, they were at a all-time high, and you know, to win it in that manner is you know, I can't even explain the emotions we went through. You know, I shed a tear through excitement, and that's rare. So really excited.
And it was even better to win the penalty shootout and celebrate in front of the Huddersfield Town fans who came in their thousands today.
Correct. You know, big credit to them. Big thank you to all these supporters who, you know, paid out the hard-earned money all season to back us and really prove the difference in, you know, the 12th man. You know, and it's great to have you know, to really put the town on the map, you know, and give the town what it deserves, you know, from our, you know, hard efforts this season.
What do you put this season's successes down to? Obviously a lot of details have changed since David Wagner came in and the new signings, but is there something else that's kind of happened among the team?
You know, it's just been a huge emphasis on team, huge emphasis on having no limits. You know, the manager emphasizes that all the time, but that's the reality of what it is. You know, we really didn't put any limits on what we could achieve. We never wrote ourselves off. We always believed and stuck to the game plan, and that's proved, you know, vital over the course of the season. And you know, to be victorious against some top sides this season was a high, but then to do it in this manner is, you know, all-time high.
And no limits has been a message throughout the season, and finally after the game David Wagner brought you all together and told you what no limits actually meant, and that was the Premier League. Yeah,
look, you know, we really have it in our hands. We've really done it. So, you know, to hear it from him, to really, you know, see what he mentioned from the beginning, for it to pan out in this fashion is the best possible feeling. You know, and he was really honest with what he said. I mean, look, we can't put any limits on anything. As soon as we do that and doubt ourselves, that goes out the window. And I think we genuinely stuck to the task, believed in ourselves, and stuck together as a group. That's what a team does.
And when will this start to sink in for you? You mentioned earlier it might be when the fixtures come out. Will it not come in earlier?
Yeah, I think that will be all-time high. You know, to really see ourselves lining up against the big dogs. You know, to see myself, you know, at Old Trafford and Anfield, and you know, back here again against Tottenham is going to be a great feeling. But it will slowly sink in. You know, what's important is we enjoy this moment, then relax for a bit, and come back hungrier and ready as ever for the big task ahead. And
you put your penalty in. When do you decide where you're putting the penalty?
I think you can't decide late. You know, I decided at the beginning of the shootout where I was going. You know, I took a pen against Al Habsi once. You know, I put it down the middle, and you know, he did it the wrong way. So it was no surprise to see him stand up in the middle of the net and not dive, assuming I could go down the middle again. So, you know, really happy to to deal with the occasion, deal with the situation, and put my pen away, and help us become victorious, because that's what I'm here to do.
If we talk about the first 90 minutes, Huddersfield Town had a really good start, opening 20 minutes to the game, and had 2 really good chances. Imagine if you put one of those away early on, it would really have settled the nerves, wouldn't it?
It would have. I saw back how big of a chance Izzy's chance was, and Hafalei's header, and I'm pretty sure they would have, liked to do better in that predicament. But sometimes you miss chances. We've stuck to the task. We not let the setback of missing any chances. I had one late on. I felt I could have done better, but my body was completely drained, and I cramped up in the situation. So I missed it. But I knew if I was picked to take a pen, which I put myself forward, fought for, I would score.
And we could really see the team fighting for each other, especially going into extra time once again. How fit the squad is as a whole.
Yeah, we knew we could physically deal with extra time. We knew we were the fitter side. It always looked, if anybody was going to score, it was going to be ourselves, at least from my point of view. And we dug deep. Unfortunately we couldn't win it early and sooner, and it all at a nervy ending. But to then do it in that manner, I don't have any regrets.
And you're wearing your Premier League t-shirt and your Championship promotion medal. When do you think you'll start taking your medal off? Is it going to be wearing all night into the celebrations? Yeah,
this could be on me for a few weeks, to be honest. and to really see, to really read the shirt and what it says, I'm a Premier League player, is what dreams are really made of. This is what all the hard extras and hours and you put on the training ground, and the bus stops in training and the fights after losing matches are really made of. So, we're all happy we stuck together, and the task has really paid off. So, we're Premier League players, we're really excited.